been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new me and you. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, ball at the 36. Another carry for Robinson. Pushing for the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Ritter to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're going play action. Pressure's there, and the Commander's got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Now Ritter. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ritter. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Ritter. Has his man, it's Tracy. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some...
And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And they get to him just in time. Another step or two, and that fake would have moved the chains. And the fake punt doesn't keep things going as they turn it over on downs. Daniels on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Daniels from the pistol. Chased out to his right. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
19 Lions.
3rd and short, Daniels. He's on the move. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Katie York now on for the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Ritter setting up to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Landover right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A toss now to Robinson. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now pitch it to Robinson. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Here's Robinson. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Buys time, rolling right.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Running with Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Gano ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion, headed right. They run again with Wright. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 from the 41. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this one to Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He's got time here. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants, about set to begin their drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go.
From the 23. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 32 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, around to Robinson. Has a lane inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Gano ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To throw, Daniels. Has the connection to right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They pitch it out to him here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Dump off complete to his running back.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down around the 34. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Able to find Wright. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Warrior 70. Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Commanders getting their first red zone look. They've got first and 10 from the 20. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First down 10 at their own 8-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Second and 3 now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One last play before the break.
Let's go.
They'll send him over right. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
With the score, Giants 24, Commanders 3.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Gano ready to send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Tracking 60. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Wright running out of the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Wright reels it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Third down from the gun. Connects with Johnson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. He finds Johnson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Motioning Watkins right. Here's a give for Wright. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed would put 6 on the board for the offense.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. On the move, headed right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Now Ritter. And the Commanders get home, they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Commanders will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. from the red zone now. It's caught. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 77-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Ritter. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. They've got first down from the 31. Running behind center with Wright. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. I'm going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, Daniels. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Ritter. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They pitch it to him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Has room inside the 25. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 34. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and short, Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again! Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
A toss now to Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a 2-point attempt coming up. He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Gano ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He gets this one to McLaurin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's a give inside to right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry-up here. 2nd and 8. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the gun, it's Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Let's go now.
2nd and 15. And that catch is made down the right sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Again, Daniels to the air. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now Daniels to throw. And it's caught. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go! 18, Pioneer!
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. And you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Here's Robinson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Put the body on the line for his team. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Check go.
To throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from DC.